EOD Funding is one of the biggest future prop firms with over $750 million payout, with challenges sometimes dropping as low as around $20 during promos. They make the funding accessible to anyone who has the trading ability. Before, they had a lot of issues with unclear and subjective rules, but with the latest update, they moved to a more fixed and transparent system and added the end-of-day drawdown option that many traders were asking for. So in this review, I'm going to break down how to get funding with them, including the key rules you need to know. I'll also go over the different account types and payout policy so you can decide which account is right for you. Now, let's get started. For trading platforms, Apex supports Rhythmic, Intraday, and wall charts. Rhythmic and Intraday can be used with Intraday, and Intraday also allows integration with TradingView. Commissions will vary depending on the instrument you trade and the platform you choose. They now offer two main account types, end-of-day trailing and intraday trailing. They're pretty similar overall, but the key difference is how the maximum drawdown trails. The pricing is also slightly different depending on which drawdown model you choose. If you try to maximize your chances of passing, the end-of-day drawdown model is the better choice. And in terms of account size, the 50K stands out as the most balanced, the easier to pass, mainly because of its drawdown to profit target ratio of 1 to 1.5. So if your goal is to maximize your chances of getting a payout, this is the most practical option. Not to mention the price is really nice with 90% off by using the discount code. I will leave the code in the description and on the screen, and for that, I will also use the 50K account as an example throughout this video for the sake of simplicity. Now let's start with the end-of-day trailing accounts. This one is slightly more expensive, but still very cheap overall. Ranging from around $30 to $80 for the evaluation, the profit target is fixed at 6%. Maximum drawdown depends on the account size. For example, 25K and 50K accounts have a 4% drawdown, while 100K accounts are 3% and 150K accounts are 2.67%. Now, the way this drawdown works is what makes it more marginable. It only trails at the end of the day based on your closing balance. So on a 50K account, you have a 2,000 drawdown, meaning your limit starts at 48,000. If your EQT drops below that, the account is gone. The advantage here is that during the trading day, your drawdown doesn't move. You can be in a floating profit or even close trades in profit, and your limit stays the same. It only updates after the day closes, so if your account finishes at 51,000, your new drawdown level moves up to 49,000. And once the drawdown moves up, it never goes back down during the evaluation. It just keeps trailing higher until you pass. On funding accounts, this trailing eventually stops. Once your balance reaches the starting balance plus $100, the drawdown locks in place. So for a 50K account, it locks at 50K $100, which gives you a much more stable risk structure as you're going forward. End-of-day accounts also come with a daily drawdown limit in both the evaluation and funding stage, set at half of the maximum drawdown, but this is only a sub-bridge. If you hit it, your trades will be closed and you won't be able to trade for the rest of the day, but your account won't be lost. There are no consistency rules during evaluation, so technically you can pass in one single day if you want, but there's a 30-day time limit. If you don't pass within that period, the account expires and you need to start over. And also for the 50K, once you pass the challenge, you have 7 days to pay $119 activation fee to receive the funding account. This is a one-time fee. Now let's look at the intraday trailing accounts. It has the same profit target and drawdown size as the end-of-day version, but without a daily drawdown during the evaluation. The key difference is how the drawdown moves. With intraday trailing, it follows your equity highs in real time, so even unrealized profits from open trades will push your drawdown limit up. Just like end-of-day accounts, the drawdown will eventually lock once it reaches the starting balance plus $100 on funding accounts. For 50K accounts, once you pass the challenge, you have 7 days to pay a $99 activation fee to receive the funding account. This fee is slightly lower than the end-of-day option. Apex has a maximum position limit ranging from 2 to 12 contracts, depending on the account size and stage. This limit applies across all instruments and all open positions combined. During the evaluation, these limits are fixed, but on funding accounts, both contract size and daily lot limits scale with your profit. For example, on a 50K account, you start with a maximum of 2 contracts and a 100,000 daily loss limit. When you reach 15,000 in profit, you can move up a level and trade 3 contracts. At $3,000 profit, you can trade up 4 contracts and your daily loss limit increases to $2,000. If your balance drops below these levels, your limits will scale back down accordingly. Let's take a look at trading restrictions. You're not allowed to hold trades overnight. All positions and orders must be closed before 4:59 p.m. Eastern Time. News trading itself is allowed as part of a normal strategy, but strategies that try to mess with the news, like placing orders on both sides or just gambling on the news, are not allowed. They allow directional trading only. Holding both long and short positions simultaneously on the same instruments is strictly prohibited. There's also a new rule called mandatory stop loss. Just simply place a stop loss on your trade. Furthermore, no EAs, no HFT, no account sharing, no VPNs or proxies, no multi-account pairing. They do have a full list of restricted strategies on the website, but overall, these rules are mainly there just to prevent people from exploiting the simulated environment. If you trade normally, this shouldn't really be an issue. Now let's talk about payouts. Profit splits is 100%. To be eligible for a payout, you need to meet a few conditions. First, you have to reach the minimum balance to request a payout, complete at least 5 trading days, and pass the 50% consistency rule. So to count as a trading day, you need to hit a minimum daily profit. On a 50K account, that's at least $250 per day for 5 days. Your account balance also remains above the safety net threshold, which is your account max drawdown limits plus an additional $100. The 50% consistency rule means no single day can make up more than half of your total profit. If it does, you need to keep trading. Apex pays a 100% of profits, but each account is capped at 6 payouts, with the payout limit increasing over time. There's also a maximum payout amount based on your account type. This amount scales with your payouts over time, with a 50K account size. For the intraday accounts, the maximum amount of payouts you can get is $14,500, and for the end-of-day accounts, it's $13,000. Apex Trader Funding offers strong value and serious earning potential if you're a profitable trader. That said, the trade drawdown and payout requirements, the minimum days and consistency rule do make it quite challenging, especially for new traders. Overall, I say the end-of-day trailing account is the more trader-friendly option, and if I had to pick one account size, the 50K account is probably the best choice since it's the easier to pass. What do you think about Apex? Let me know in the comment section, and if you decide to sign up with Apex, you can use our code to get the highest available discount, usually around 85% to 90% off. And if you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe to H2T Funding. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.